SEA Games, Alex Eala dominates Thai foe, nets PH's first women's singles gold in 26 years. Alex Eala stamped her class in the final match, beating home bet Mananchaya Sawangkaew 6-1, 6-2, to end the Philippines' 26-year gold medal drought in the women's tennis singles in the Southeast Asian Games on Thursday at the National Tennis Development Center in Nonthaburi, Thailand. Eala is now the first Filipina to win the gold since Mary Chris Fernandez in 1999. Only the third Pinoy to achieve the same feat. She is also the first to advance in the gold medal match after Clarice Patrimonio at the 2017 edition of the biennial sporting meet, where the latter claimed the silver in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Read, Alex Eala ousts Thai foe, advances to gold medal match. The world number 53 Eala, after a slow start, stormed back in Game 1 after seeing a 0-40 deficit, stealing the frame from the lower-ranked Thai foe. Despite the 137th-ranked Mananchaya's fight back in Game 4, getting on board at 3-1, Eala cruised her way to a 6-1 win in the opening set. The hometown hero posed a threat to the Filipina, tying the match at 2-2 in set 2, but Eala made sure no upsets will be dealt as she dominated the next games en route to the victory. Third update. Filipina tennis star Alex Eala is off to a winning start in the 2025 Southeast Asian Games. Eala defeated Malaysia's Shahomi Leong 6-3, 6-1 in the quarter-final of the women's singles competition on Monday afternoon at the Tennis Development Center in Nonthaburi, Thailand. The victory assured her of at least a bronze in the event. World number 52 Eala trailed 1-3 in the opening set before asserting herself and winning 5 straight games to take control of the match. She carried that momentum in the second set en route to the straightforward victory. She is set to play home bet Thatsaporn Naklo in the semi-finals, where she hopes to improve on her bronze medal finish from the 2022 edition of the SEA Games in Vietnam. Later in the day, Eala teamed up with Nino Alcantara in the quarter-final of the mixed doubles, where they swept Singapore's Daniel Abadia and Wei Chu 6-4, 6-3. The victory assured Eala and Alcantara of at least another bronze medal. Eala, who is making her second appearance in the SEA Games, is tipped as one of the Philippines' brightest medal hopes after her breakout campaign in the WTA Tour this year. She, along with men's volleyball captain Brian Bagunas, had been the country's flag-bearers during the opening ceremonies of the SEA Games. Read, Alex Eala begins medal bid against Malaysian foe. Eala was listed in the Philippines roster for the team event, but did not see action as the squad went on to WI. The Creamline Cool Smashers showed up to support Filipina tennis star Alex Eala during her semi-finals match in the women's singles of the 2025 Southeast Asian Games on Tuesday. Eala swept Thailand's Thatsaporn Naklo 6-1, 6-4 for a place in the final. Read, Alex Eala sweeps Thai foe, advances to gold medal match. We're very happy. This is our first live tennis game, Creamline star Michelle Gumabao told POC Media. We're lucky NA and Ito see us at SEA Games, NA we get to support. This is a memorable experience for all of us, she added. Joining Gumabao are Tots Carlos and Kyle Negrito. Eala had previously watched Creamline's game against Choco Mucho in the 2023 PVL Second All-Filipino Conference Finals, where she was part of a crowd of over 25,000 fans back in December 2023. Read, Alex Eala praises volleyball fan support for sport, wishes same for tennis. The Cool Smashers on Monday cheered for the Alas Pilipinas women's volleyball team in their bronze medal match, a 4-set defeat to Indonesia. The Philippine men's and women's tennis teams both failed to make it to the gold medal match in the team event of the 33rd Southeast Asian Games tennis tournament after falling against separate foes at the National Tennis Development Center in Nonthaburi on Friday. The men's team competed well against Indonesia but ultimately fell in a narrow 1-2 loss to their foes. Iggy Pantino was the lone victor for Team Philippines on Friday when he opened the men's team tie with a hard-fought 6-2, 3-6, 6-4 win over Justin Barkey in the first men's singles match. Pantino needed to buck a second-set loss and drew strength from the crowd, which also featured women's team's Alex Eala, who had just wrapped up training to cheer on her teammates. Eala is participating in the individual events of SEA Games. I think I just stayed tough and I thought about my teammates. I thought about, para sa bayan talaga. So, I played with all my heart, said Pantino about his win. Things went south, though, when Alberto Lim Jr. fell in a lopsided match against Mohamed Fitriadi, 6-3, 6-0. While things became interesting thanks to the doubles play of Nino Alcantara and Ruben Gonzalez, they ultimately bowed in a grueling three-setter against the duo of Lucky Kuniawan and Christopher Runcat in the men's doubles, 6-1, 6-2, 7, 6-4. Over on the women's end, the Philippines were unable to score a win in their team tie against Thailand, going 0-3 at centre court. Tenyel Maidis fell at the hands of Mananchaya Sawangkaew, 2-6, 0-6 in the opener. SEA Games veteran Shoaire Rivera lost to Lanlana Tararudi, 2-6, 2-6, while Stefia Ludo and Maidis managed a fight before ultimately falling against Patrin Cheap-Chandej and Pingtran Plipuek. Both the men's and women's squads finished the SEA Games team event with bronze. Individual events begin on Saturday, December 13th, at the same venue.